Alright, so they're saying Gilbert Melendez versus Jeremy Little Heathen Stevens. I love it. You know why? Because I know one thing for sure. These guys will fight. They will fight. These guys will go in here and fight. See, so this is one of the things, man. I know some people say, hey, man, do you like the fucking sprawl and brawl? Do you like just a stand-up sparring session? I'll tell you right now, this fight has everything needed to become a high-level sparring match. But the fighters are what make it different. So what I'm saying is, yeah, Jeremy Stevens, man, depending on who he's fighting, he might be a high-level sparrer. It might be a high-level spar. Gilbert Melendez, when he's fighting somebody that's a lot better than him, yeah, it might look like a high-level spar with a little grappling against the cage. But Gilbert Melendez will meet Jeremy Stevens in the middle of that motherfucking octagon at UFC 215 in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, September 9th. #UFC. He'll meet him in the middle. These guys are willing to throw hands. Gilbert, he's willing to wrestle if he gets clipped. Gilbert is willing to do a little bit of dirty boxing if it's needed. I just don't see Gilbert Melendez circling the entire night. I don't see him trying to break the clinch every fucking time. I don't see him grabbing out with his hands sloppily for a clinch. This is gonna be a fun fight. Right here. This is it. Fight of the night candidate already. I understand that Gilbert Melendez hasn't been the same in his UFC run. I get it. I hear you. I understand that Jeremy Stevens did not look good in his last couple of fights. But sometimes who you are fighting plays a role in the fight, believe it or not. These are two guys that are willing to fight for that fucking paycheck. So Jeremy Stevens is willing to fight for that paycheck. He's willing to fight because he's a real fighter. Gilbert Melendez is willing to fight for that paycheck, but he also has that Mexican fighting spirit. So he doesn't give up. He doesn't want to give up. He doesn't even think about giving up. Gilbert Melendez has a man on deck. This should be a fun fight. Right now, at this moment, I'm going to say that Gilbert Melendez wins this fight because he'll be smart enough to get one or two takedowns each round and be in a competitive striking match with Jeremy Stevens. So they might go back and forth in the striking where Gilbert wins a fucking little flurry. Jeremy Stevens wins a flurry. Okay, somebody's winning a close round, and then Gilbert gets him against the cage and just fucking batters him for a good 30 seconds to a minute. And that's going to be the type of thing that makes this fight the difference maker. The little bit more that Gilbert Melendez does every single round will win Gilbert Melendez the fight. Jeremy Stevens, he doesn't switch gears. When I saw him on the Joe Rogan podcast, I said, wow, this guy's pretty fucking smart actually. He actually understands his fight shit. He has some pretty good fight IQ. He doesn't show it in the octagon. It's just go time. Some people play for keeps, man. Some people play for keeps. When I say play for keeps, I'm a person that plays for keeps. You know, I might say, hey, motherfucker, hey, if I'm about to get my ass whipped, man, I'm going to resort to the wrestling. hey, somebody clip me up and I'm stumbling. Yeah, I might have to resort to that wrestling for a second. Hey, but there's one thing that is for sure. I'm going to play for keeps. I'm going to do whatever it takes to fucking win. And I'm talking about street rules. I'm not talking about MMA. I'm talking about street rules. You clip me when I'm not ready and I'm fucking stumbling. Oh, shit, this motherfucker caught me slipping. Oh, fuck. I'm going to catch my balance. I'm going to fucking grab you. I'm going to take you down. I'm going to slam you on your fucking neck. Whatever it needs to happen at that moment, it needs to happen. It will happen. It will happen. I remember, I don't want to go off into the fucking tangent, but this is a fucking real story, I swear to God. One time, I went to get a haircut, and the guy that was sitting thought that I just walked in front of him and took his spot with the barber. But I had an appointment, so I said, I'm like, bitch, it's 4 o'clock. I'm just gonna walk straight in. It's 4 o'clock, get my haircut. So then this guy tries to confront me when I'm in a chair. Hey man, you just fucking took my fucking spot, bitch. I'm like, whoa, bitch. I said, bitch, you better tell this guy something. I said, hey man, you better tell this motherfucker something right now. He's like, no, you had an appointment, bro. Man, I've been sitting here for 30 minutes. He's like, he already had an appointment. At that point, it's not my problem anymore. I'm like, yeah, I had an appointment. I didn't do shit wrong. I'm not Tough Tony. I'm not trying to, fire off on this guy for no reason. But then this guy takes it to the next level. He takes it to the next level. He's like, motherfucker, you fucking disrespecting me, trying to walk in front of me. At that point, I snatched that fucking, I don't know what they call it, fucking cape off of my neck, and I fucking just set my fucking car keys down. I said, motherfucker, I had an appointment. What you want to do? What you want to do right now? Bitch, what you want to do? Bloodshot red eyes, a fist ready to drop him on that motherfucker's face. He walked out, got in his car and left. And my whole thing is, I wasn't even trying to go there, but you kept pushing the fucking issues. You kept pushing the issues, so I was ready to play for keeps, man. If I had to slam you against the mirror, slam you against a fucking chair, whatever had to happen would have happened. I think that this has every single thing needed to be an entertaining fight, but Gilbert Melendez, when it comes down to it, out of these two men, Gilbert Melendez is going to be the guy that plays for keeps. If he needs to secure that last second takedown, that last clinch, that last press against the cage with some dirty boxing, he'll do it, while Jeremy Stevens will look at the referee like, come on man, break us man so we can fucking throw hands. It doesn't work that way. That's not the game that we're playing. I don't know what else to say. Man, fuck it. It is what it is. Let me know what you think in the comments.